Welcome, everyone. I'm Bonnie Serratore, and this is Saroja, one of my accelerators. And she's offering a wonderful series on obesity. Glad you're here, Saroja.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Yeah. So I know you did an obesity series before, but we got another series coming. Um, and I know how many parts are there to it?
I'm doing three series, one per month. One is on obesity series, clearing body dysmorphia. If you have any like looking in the mirror, you see something you don't like, could be that you're not seeing what you're seeing, or people tell you you're ugly and fat all your life. So that's what you see, but it may not be what it is. So that will be offered on June 19th at 1 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay.
There's also obesity series, Clearing Trauma and Abuse. That's done on July 17th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. People think it's just simple as exercising and eating less, and that's true. That is what you need to do. But sometimes extra things get in the way, like trauma and abuse, protecting yourself from sexual abuse or
Right.
all that.
Yeah, I
And then,
remember. Yeah, Saroja, I remembered like way back in my life. I remember a lot of women, that the thighs would have, that whole area would be like padded. And
yeah,
come to find out it's because of that sexual abuse. So what you're saying is that it isn't just like exercise and food, that there could be other emotional issues happening that are affecting the body from losing weight. So
yeah.
just out of curiosity, so when you're doing a clearing on that, what are you looking for? What are you doing when you're, looking and clearing out that energy?
Well, I kind of ask for the client or whoever's showing up what they're feeling when it comes to their weight, what they're feeling about eating, what they're feeling about this. I'm looking for like the trauma, the specific for them staying overweight or staying obese. Because
Hmm.
sometimes there's trauma for this and there's trauma for that. I want to look for the
Right.
trauma and the abuse or anything, whether it's emotional, physical, mental, sexual, whatever, or spiritual,
Hmm.
that's directly tied to their being overweight or eating a lot or not feeling like exercising, you know.
So it sounds to me like there's a lot more things influencing or affecting people that are overweight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah. Even other things like obesity series, clearing societal and cultural judgments and biases, which will
Oh,
be done
wow.
on August 21st, 2025 at 1 p.m. And that's, well, you're trying to lose weight, and then you're dealing with the outside world, family, culture, society, friends who maybe they're well-meaning, maybe they're not. They're just putting more pressure on you, and that could put you in a either could put you in a position where okay, I'm gonna prove you wrong, which some people do, or it can improve. It'll just put you down, and then you feel depressed and you don't want to do anything.
Hmm. Hmm.
And some
Okay.
people are the type where they don't want to do anything. They just feel, you know, despair, hopeless,
Hmm.
give up.
Hmm.
So
Right. Okay. So like when you've done this program before, what were some of the results that people experienced?
I asked for feedback. Everybody was happy with it. I think a lot cleared out. But the thing is, not everything may clear out in one clearing, one small group clearing. So,
Right.
right. So if you're assuming some miracle, I'm going to clear everything in one shot. That's not going to happen. Depending on
Yeah.
what your situation is, what you've gone through in your own world experience.
Right. I think that's really important for people to really understand. It's like anything, you're doing layers of different kinds of emotions. And the good news is like you do this, you do the clearing, then they have the ability to watch it as much as they want. And every time they do, it just keeps unraveling more and more.
More
Right.
keeps clearing out, and even then, you might want to get a private session or do another clearing, because some people have lots of years and past lives of abuse, trauma, past lives where they were overweight, past lives where they were sexually abused or physically abused or treated like they weren't human. So all those
Mm.
things take a factor, and some of them they might not even be aware of,
Hmm.
because it's all
Hmm.
subconscious, you know.
Right. 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 Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just know that clearings are, I mean, they're really awesome because they really do work,
Mhm.
and it's not like I call it instant pudding. You know what I mean? Like we back in the day, you make instant pudding is pudding immediately. Yeah, for me, it's like our no one's work, our work, no one's work is like that. It takes commitment and it does take time and energy and effort on their part. And to think that they can just come and have a 1/2 hour or an hour series clearing and they'll be free and liberated from everything is unrealistic. So I think it's really good that people understand that it is a process, but it is one of the fastest modalities, right? Isn't that true?
It
Like,
is, it
really?
is, yes, it is. If you compare it to other modalities, it's definitely quick. That's a feeling that you don't get with other modalities, in my opinion. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Like, yeah, immediately, some emotions can be completely gone.
yeah.
Yeah, that cause you to have these, desires or to do things that affect you. So
Mhm,
yeah, it's good. It's important that people understand that it is a journey. But yeah.
mhm. It takes a discipline, it takes commitment, and if you're willing to wake up in consciousness and take responsibility and accountability for your own life, then you will see results. It's a commitment, it's a commitment, it's dedication, it's a discipline, spiritual discipline
Mhm.
to get what you want out of life. I've been doing
Right.
this, I'm still doing clearings for myself, I'm still doing it, still working on myself. So, you know,
Yeah, I mean, I am too, Saroja, like that, right?
yeah,
Like I had major shifts this last year.
yeah,
So yeah, so I think it's important people understand that, yeah, everything takes time. But the good news, Saroja, and you know this, is that, every piece we do, there is a shift, right?
yeah,
Inside, we feel something has shifted.
yeah,
Yeah. And then we just that helps us to keep going. Like, wow, I feel different. That feels different. All right, now, okay, let's keep going. And every time things do shift. So
yeah,
there's
definitely,
progress all along the
definitely.
way. Yeah.
And sometimes people might, after doing a clearing, after a while, they might feel some emotions coming up. That's a good thing because that means the next layer is coming up. That doesn't mean that something is coming back. It means you're going deeper, deeper into layers, and then more will clear out. So as you deeper you go, more layers will come up, more emotions, more memories, depending
Mm,
on who you are, and those can be
hmm.
cleared out as well. So it's a great, wonderful experience to get these clearings, and it'll definitely make a difference in your life. Definitely
Yeah.
definitely feel lighter and clearer
Hmm,
and more
hmm.
insight. So
Yeah.
it's definitely
Probably even more
transformational,
empowered, huh? Too.
more
So
more empowered, definitely.
yeah, 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 yeah. Awesome. All right. So I just encourage anyone who's really wanting to face what's really going on. Saroja, it reminds me too, like all the interferences. I don't think people really understand the multitude of the interferences and the importance of clearing interferences out. You want to speak a little bit about that?
Well, yeah, definitely. And the past OBC series clearing, I was clearing a lot of dark forces, dark force interferences, a lot of implants, crater creatures, discarnates. Discarnates can really can mess you up thinking that you're that person when you're not. So we need to clear out those discarnates and all these evil frequencies, uh, you know, emotions, the deep emotions that are coming up, all these things, past lives, karma, family lineage, all these things are so many interferences that can really interfere with your becoming free of obesity and being your true empowered self and being proud of who you are and what you look like and how you
Mm.
present to the world.
Yeah, wow, that's huge, huge.
Mhm.
I really am so glad you're doing this. I feel like this is a very important series on obesity, and it will change people's lives. It will help them. And, it's just a way to support people and get them on a path that they can feel good about themselves.
Definitely.
And oh, and Saroja too, aren't other things affected as well? You know what I mean? Like they come for the obesity, but somehow there's other things that, other perks that happen for people.
Definitely. Yeah. They can feel more confident in themselves, more, this is working for me. I feel better about myself. I feel more confident about myself. I feel wonderful. I feel like I want to continue on this path of spiritual liberation to really, not maybe not even in obesity, maybe in other areas. It might affect in
Mm-hmm.
other areas, maybe
Right.
abusive marriage or something. They might want to get
Right.
clearing on abusive marriage or
Right.
having problems with their kids. I want to work on relationships with my kids or, money, money. They think, oh, well, maybe if I had more money, money is an issue for me. Okay, maybe I can get a clearing on manifesting money. So it can go, it just expands outward in so many different directions.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
infinite. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's all tied to, in some ways, everything is somehow tied together, your
everything.
self-worth, all of that is tied together. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool. Awesome. All right. Well, people, join this program. I think it'll change your lives, help you find what you're looking for, and jumpstart weight loss, self-love, abundance, all kinds of cool things, right, Saroja?
definitely, definitely. It's a game changer, as you would say. Yeah,
Yeah, cool. All right. Thank you for sharing, and hopefully we'll see lots of people there.